Sex is meant to be pleasurable and enjoyable for both genders. And certain exercises help to achieve this goal. These exercises builds stronger erections for men, and greater arousal for women. So what exactly are these workout routines and how exactly do they benefit our sexual experience? Research shows that certain muscle groups, for example, the pelvic floor muscles, increases sexual self-efficacy for more enjoyable sex. In other words, a stronger pelvic muscles mean a stronger pleasurable arousal and orgasm. All exercises listed in this video are home exercise and requires no heavy equipment, yet they are very effective for your sexual pleasure. It's time to really take advantage of the feel-good endorphins. Set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes and repeat this routine until the timer goes off. Prepare for a big and more epic performance and experience under the sheets. Exercise number 1 is the cat and cow stretch. Think of this exercise as another form of foreplay. Often performed together, the flow between cat and cow poses helps make the spinal column more flexible, lowers overall stress levels and strengthens the pelvic floor muscles, which are the muscles that contract during orgasm. When doing the stretch, move with a steady flow. For the cow part, take a full breath out, and when moving downward, that is, the cat part, take a full breath in. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. Keep your spine neutral and your weight balanced evenly across your body. You can perform the pose for 3 to 4 minutes while taking short breaks. Number 2. The frog pose. This particular routine is a hip opener. It makes you more flexible during love making by stretching your inner thighs, groin, and hips. Another thing the frog pose does is that it releases stress, making you much more involved doing sex. First, take a kneeling position, then widen your knees as far as possible. Let your feet positioned with the big toes touching, just behind the buttocks. You start with 10 to 15 reps at a time. When you are more acquainted with the exercise, you can increase the amount of jumps to 20 or 30 per one set. Exercise number 3. Planks. If you are looking to last longer in bed, then planks should be your go-to option. Planks builds muscles around your abs, upper arms, thighs, buttocks, back, and pelvis, all of which can make a difference for lasting longer. Do it once a day, and build up to 60 seconds or longer. If it's too challenging on your toes, try balancing on your knees instead. Number 4. The pelvic thrust or the glute bridges. The pelvic thrust builds stamina and flexibility, which makes you thrust better, providing more pleasure for you and your partner. So whether your favorite position is missionary or cowgirl, this is a key part of it. For ladies, the glute bridges or pelvic thrust sculpt your booty, making you feel and look good. In a nutshell, this particular exercise will come in handy when it comes to trying out different positions during sex. Number 5. Kegels. Although Kegels are considered to be for women, it is important for men also, because it helps prevent premature ejaculation. Kegels has a way of impacting the intensity of orgasm. For best results, you can practice 10 reps of Kegels 3 times a day. What I love about Kegels is that you can do them at any time, not only during your workout. You can do them at work or while watching your TV. Number 6. Hollow hold. The more control you have of your movements in bed, the more likely you'll be able to put and keep yourself in a position that feels good. To do the hollow hold, lie face up on the floor, with legs straight and arms overhead. Squeeze your lower back into the floor and biceps against your ears. Lift legs and shoulder blades off the floor and pulsate. Number 7. Jump squat. Just like the previous exercises, jump squats are great for getting the heart rate up, plus they improve leg strength and stabilization, in case you're interested in trying out some new positions with your partner. If sexual intensity is your goal, then this squats is essential. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and arms down at your side. Squat down, bringing your arms out in front of you. Jump up to rise and push your arms down to your sides as your feet come off the ground with the momentum. As your feet come back to the ground and arms come back up, drop immediately into another squat. 8. Walking lunges. Walking lunges improves your balance by strengthening the leg muscles as well as the core, hips, and glutes, and are effective at improving your sex life. To do this, spread your 2 feet fairly apart and place your hands on your hips or above your head. Then step forward with your right leg, lowering until both legs make 90-degree angles. Do same with the left foot. The last and the least is 9. Swimming. According to research done by Harvard, male and female swimmers in their 60s had sex lives similar to people 20 years younger. You may not have known this, but swimming builds endurance, boosts blood flow, improves flexibility and strength, and slashes stress. Another miracle thing swimming does is that it also burns some serious calories, because extra pounds lowers libido and is a known culprit of erectile dysfunction. In closing, if it's possible, make sure to exercise together with your partner, because challenging physical activities spark arousal post-workout. As the saying goes, couples who sweat together stay together, and strengthen their emotional connection even more, especially under the sheets. Deliberately practice these exercises and let it spark up that extra enthusiasm and unrivaled pleasure. Check out my other video on 8 habits of couples with the hottest sex lives. I remain your host, Master Panda.